Hey guys, it's me, Rafael, and today we'll be reacting to Elon Musk's interview to a Chinese television. So, let's go.
So how would you educate your 5 boys?
Actually, I created a little school. Yeah.
What kind of school? Could you describe to us?
Sure. It's small. It's only got 14 kids now, and it'll have 20 kids in September. It's called Ad Astra, which means to the stars. That's a bit different from most other schools. Is that there aren't any grades. There's no grade 1, grade 2, grade 3 type of thing, and making all the children go in the same grade at the same time, like an assembly line.
I know.
Because some people love English or languages, some people love math, some people love music, and they have different abilities at different times. It makes more sense to cater the education to match their aptitudes and abilities. I think that's one principle. Another is that it's important to teach problem solving, or teach to the problem, not to the tools. So this would be like, let's say you're trying to teach people about how engines work. Well, you could start by a more traditional approach would be to say, well, we're going to teach you all about screwdrivers and wrenches, and you're going to have a course on screwdrivers, a course on wrenches, and all these things. And this is a very difficult way to do it. A much better way would be like, here's the engine. Now let's take it apart. How are we going to take it apart? Oh, you need a screwdriver. That's what the screwdriver is for. You need a wrench. That's what the wrench is for. And then a very important thing happens, which is that the relevance of the tools becomes apparent.
So all your 5 boys are in that school?
Yes.
Until when? This is from preschool
So far it's only 1-year-old. They like it.
They like it?
Yeah.
And you want to keep them away from regular schools?
No, I just didn't see that the regular schools, they weren't doing the things that I thought should be done. Like, those 2 principles, they weren't adhering to those principles. So I thought, well, let's see what we can do. Maybe creating a school will be better. And actually hired a teacher from the school they were at, who also agreed with me that there was a better way to do it.
Have they surprised you in a way of their innovative thinking?
Yeah, it seems to be going pretty well. The kids really love going to school. I think that's a good sign. I hated going to school when I was a kid. It was torture. So the fact that they actually think vacations are too long, that they want to go back to school.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Well, Elon Musk starts off by saying the reason that he decided to create a school to his 5 children, which was that the regular school system just wasn't meeting his expectations. So he talks about the first principle of his school, which is that it doesn't have grades. The kids they just have the freedom to do whatever they feel more apt to do, whatever they like to do better, which encouraging a person's hobby or a thing that they like to do is a really good approach. They will become better at something that they really like to do. Which is quite similar to my own school, because a few years ago my parents decided, just like Elon Musk, that the regular school system just wasn't meeting their expectations. So I started studying from home, and of course, like everyone else, I learned the basic things, but I also have the freedom to learn the subjects and things that I like about math, science, philosophy, languages, chemistry, and so on. Then he goes about the second principle of his school, which is teaching problem solving instead of teaching the tools to solve the problem. Because if you just gave a regular person the tools to fix a machine, a motor for example, they don't know how the motor works. They may know the tools, but they don't know how to use them on a motor. But if you teach them how the motor works, and then they can learn to adapt the tools to do what they need to do to fix that motor and so on, which is a great approach to teach problem solving instead of teaching the tools. Which is a really cool idea. I think that the concept of his school is really interesting. So that was the video. Well, comment here below your guys' opinions on that subject, on the school system, and what Elon Musk did. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell to not lose the next videos. That was it. See you guys next time.